A resort in the Malayan capital, Bamako, comes under attack. The place, popular with foreign tourists, was a scene of chaos late on Sunday afternoon. Several shots of gunfire rang out after gunmen stormed the place. The attackers briefly seized hostages, leaving at least 4 people dead. One of the deceased was a dual French-Gabonese citizen.
We were alerted around 4 p.m. with reports saying that there was a gunfire here. Immediately, security forces arrived at the scene. When they arrived, the attackers retreated behind the hills, and they tried to hold their ground. At first, we thought that they were armed bandits, but we know the methods used by armed bandits, and they don't hold their ground. So we are now thinking that this is a terrorist attack, and that's why the anti-terrorism prosecutor is already at the scene with his element staff. As we speak, operations are still ongoing, and we have been able to evacuate around 20 customers who were trapped in there. But unfortunately, there are at least 2 deceased. A first victim that was evacuated had died, and we have discovered 1 corpse at the scene.
The assault comes 2 years after a similar strike was carried out on a luxury hotel in Bamako. Sunday's attack left at least 14 people, both Malayans and foreigners, injured. Security forces managed to enter the resort, rescuing victims held as hostages.
I didn't see much, I just heard shotguns, but since I was inside, I tried to escape like everybody else. When I got to the door, a bullet passed right in front of me and hit a car, so I got scared.
As night fell, witnesses saw smoke rising from the resort, which features 3 swimming pools and is a popular escape from the Malayan heat. It was not immediately clear what was burning, although militants in other attacks have set cars ablaze. At least 5 people have been arrested in connection to the attack. The landlocked West African country has been fighting a militant insurgency for several years. Earlier this month, the U.S. Embassy in Bamako warned of a possible increased threat of attacks against places frequented by Westerners. The attack is the latest in a series of high-profile assaults in North and West Africa, targeting locals and tourists, including in neighboring Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast. Bureau Report, ANN7.